Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me. Grab your cup of coffee, get yourselves comfortable, because we're going to go through my Sephora card and we are going to see how much is actually in there, and then we're going to discuss what I'm actually going to buy. Here we go. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Leanne. I am both a makeup addict and a coffee addict at the same time. If you share those likes with me, well, then maybe you want to subscribe, but you have to wait till the end to decide, because, like, how can you know right now? And, you know, they'll be asking a lot to do it. And you know how it is. And that is the worst cup of coffee I've had. Yuck, it's old. Anyway. This is a nice relaxing video for me because normally my videos have been very labor intensive lately. So to just sit back, chill, hang, discuss with you guys. I have my FabFitFun sitting over here. I gotta film that next. But this is just fun. So, you know that Sephora is having, I mean, you have to know if you love makeup, you have to know that Sephora is having their spring VIB sale. And they surprised us this time by giving Rouge members 20% off VIB, 15% off, and Insiders 10% off. The first day of the sale is the 26th, and unfortunately that is only for Rouge members. And then I think it is over 2 or 3, it should be over 3 weekends. I'll try to put all the info below, but you guys know, I'm sure you've seen a bunch of these videos. It's in everyone's video. And if you want more information, let me know in the comments, and I'll just pin a comment with all that good, juicy information and details for you. So I just opened up my Sephora app, and the first thing on the page is the brand new Moschino collection. I haven't actually added this to my cart yet because I don't think it was available to do so. They just had the promo pictures, but it said sold out. So it seemed like it wasn't available. How freaking cute is this? Oh, you know what? Let me scooch because I have to put pictures. So I'm gonna scooch this way. I forgot I had to do that so I can put the editing skills. Okay. You know what? Maybe let me scoot this way. I'm indecisive today. I can't help it. So this Moschino collection, it is the other collections last year was the teddy bear. I missed out on it. I wanted it, not because the eyeshadow palette was extremely interesting, because honestly it wasn't, but it was a freaking teddy bear, gold teddy bear palette. How could I not? And this time it is all like work themed. They have, I have to open up to this collection. They have the laptop palette, which looks like a Mac. And I'm so surprised that they were able to actually get away with it. But look at, I mean, it's got beautiful eyeshadow colors. I've never tried the formula or anything, so I can't even speak to if it's actually a good palette or not. But I mean, like the little bear for the, you know, mouse pad, it's freaking adorable. Now, I can say honestly that the brushes don't interest me that much. It's a cute concept, but like the pencils, that is not like cuteness to me. It's not something that really appeals to me. But what's cute is the highlighters that are highlighters, which, I mean, how adorable. I'm not very much into the cream stick highlighter, so I won't be getting that. The liquid lipsticks that, so no, I'm sorry, the liquid lipsticks look like highlighters. I guess they're highlighters too, but they look like a different kind of highlighter. So they're all like that. And then what looks like the whiteout. The only thing I would probably want to try is maybe the mascara. It looks like a pen. I mean, it's really cute. And the little mask looks adorable because it's got the teddy bear on it, but it's like $8. So as much as adorable that collection is, I'm probably not going to get much of it at the sale, even though it will be the 20% off. If anything, I might get the eyeliner because I want to try it, but you have to admit, freaking cute collection, and yeah, it's more for like the collector in me, do you know what I mean? So now I'm going to my cart. I have an obnoxious total in my cart. Now, if money didn't matter video, I would be getting everything in my cart because I love everything in my cart. Well, maybe I can get rid of that one. We'll discuss that. But I have, should I dare show this? Okay. I have $1,450 $53.90, because you can't forget the 90 cents in my cart. Obviously, I won't be getting that. But let's just discuss what's in my cart, and let's discuss why it's there, because there might be some valid reasons why they are there. The first thing on the very top is the Farsali Rose Gold 24 Karat Mist. Now, I just want to look at the ingredients again. I think I added it there because it did not have denatured alcohol in it. It does have propandiol, which is acceptable to me. It's not the denatured alcohol. It has glycerin, which is very hydrating, and is a humectant, of course. It has rumignosa, seed oil. So it's got some things. I mean, it even has gold up there, pretty high. I don't think the gold's going to do, the gold's not going to really do anything in the face mist, but I've heard really good things about it, and that's what intrigued me. It is $39 though, which is a lot. That's like the Tatcha Skin Mist at $48. I mean, they're ridiculously expensive, but it just sounds like something that I would enjoy. So it's there. It doesn't mean I'm going to get it though. Now I like to just add stuff into my cart, and always before I hit the checkout button. Obviously, I can't even afford to check out with a $1,453 price tag because it wouldn't go through. I just add them in there and I look at them, and sometimes I just do that and then I'll just remove them because it just makes me feel better. So the next thing is the Volition Beauty. I got a sample of the Volition Beauty. I think it was in my Allure box. It was in one of my subscription boxes. Volition Beauty looks like it can be promising. It's not as pricey as, say, my memory card got full. So as I was saying, the one item that I have in my cart right now, at least it may just be the only one, I'm not sure, but it is the Strawberry C Brightening Serum. I am running out of my vitamin C, and so before I go out and buy the Sunday Riley, because as I was saying that it is not quite as pricey as the Sunday Riley, but it's not inexpensive either. Now here's the interesting thing. It is touting that it is a vitamin C serum, and yet the ascorbic acid is in the middle, I would say. It does have good things up front. It's got the cucumber water, and it does have glycerin, again, excellent humectant. It's got radish root ferment. It has strawberry seed extract, and those are all brightening too, but if you're going to call it a vitamin C, it might want to be just a little bit higher. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the ingredients in here. I'm just on the fence because it is $48. And again, when you're spending that much on something, you want to be sure it works. I do know that the Sunday Riley, the vitamin C serum, does work. I have experience with it. If you guys have tried Volition Beauty, I only have the little scrub. Let me know your thoughts. As I said, so far I think the ingredients are reputable and it's looking promising, but I'd like to know if you have any experience with it. One thing I am definitely going to be getting is I'm going to be getting more of the Sephora Collection Solid Brush Cleanser. I really enjoy those tremendously, and I have to buy them anyway, so why not be able to get them at the 20% off discount? So that's kind of just like a staple. It's not a product that's going to go bad, so I don't mind stocking up on it because I know I'm going to need it eventually. So I'll probably be picking up several of those. Now, who has seen the new Sephora collection, the I Love, the I Love Shadow Palettes? There are 4 of them. They look spectacular. The one that I have in my cart that really interested me was the Jewel palette. They're only $14, and you know when something's only $14 and then you're going to save $2.80 off of that. So will I pick it up? I don't know. I want to see. It's kind of going to be the last thing that I take out of my cart, essentially, at the time before I check out. I might even go into store. I'm not sure. Because I forgot to tell you, I do have a $100 gift card. I was able to cash in my points to snag another $100 gift card. And if you guys want to know the secret of how to do that, Thursday, I set my alarm to go off at 12 because that's when those cards drop on Thursdays. And as soon as it goes off, I jump onto the app, bing, 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 in 2 seconds, and you can grab the card. If you wait till 10 after, now here's the thing, it's 9 o'clock on California time, so I think that's Central time, or is that Pacific time? I think that's Pacific time. And then I log on at noon Eastern time. That is the main difference, so I just wanted to make sure you're aware of that. That's how I'm able to continuously, this is the third one I've gotten, that's how I'm able to continuously get them, is they sell out like that. You gotta be quick. But this palette, it has these beautiful ones to them. Look at that, like large as that. Yeah, they have the one larger shade. Ooh, they have more than just 4? Why did I think they only had 4? Interesting. I am not comfortable like being off to the side like this. I feel so awkward. So if I keep fidgeting, that's kind of why. I think I'm just going to like lean up back against here. Okay, that way now I can like lean back and be comfortable and talk to you guys. Do you know what I mean? There's 2 that I really like. One is called the Bright Tones, and it's got the pop of blue, my friends, but it's also got this yellow and this dark foresty green, and it's got your standard white and black. I do have those colors in my collection already, but at $14 it's interesting me. Interesting me. Yeah, there we go. And the second one that I really like is the Jewel Tones, but you know, I'm looking at it and I know that I've got these colors. I absolutely know that I do, and yet there's that orangey red that's really calling to me. I said the others are very neutrally palettes, and I think they'd be beautiful. You want to try the Sephora Collection Shadows for 14 bucks. I definitely think that they're worth it, plus the 20% off. Another skincare brand that I'm interested in is ERBORIAN. I have tried their BB cream. That is absolutely spectacular. It is about the only BB cream that I wear that I actually like, I have to tell you. So that interests me tremendously. Now, this that I have in my cart is called the Double Mousse Gentle Cleansing Foam. It's actually on sale for $19 to start off with. It's originally $28. Let me do a quick ingredient search. Well, I can tell you that the ingredients in the cleanser do look very good. Now remember, the ingredients, the good ingredients, they're being washed off your face. So are they truly going to do much? No, but at least there's no harmful ingredients. The first one is, wait for this one, disodium cocoa amphodiacetate. Say that 3 times. All that is a coconut oil derivative humectant. I mean, and that's like the third. The second ingredient is glycerin. It sounds like it's going to be awesome. It has willow bark extract, which is excellent. It has sugar maple extract. Yeah, I think I'm going to get this. The only one that's questionable, it's got lemon fruit extract. A little bit, it's in the middle. And it's not bad, but some people, it can be sensitizing or irritating to certain skin types. So that, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I have really thick skin, so it doesn't bother me at all. This has beautiful ingredients, and I really think this one is absolutely staying in my cart for sure, especially that it's on sale as well. Now, I am looking for an alternative to the Shiseido cotton pads because they have the nerve to raise their price to $12 for cotton pads. Granted, the most spectacular cotton pads I have ever tried in my life, and I love them, and I appreciate them, and I don't want to stop using them, but come on, they raised the price to $12. They're originally $10. So on the sales, I used to stock up and buy like 6, get them for $8, and they lasted me a while. Now they're $12, and it's really annoying me. I mean, it's only $2, but it's $2. So I am looking for, I have to drink more of my bad coffee. Oh, that's really bad coffee, and yet I drink it. The Sephora Collection Soft Touch Cotton Pads. There's 70 of them in there, and they're $4. And there are 300 reviews, and it's 5 stars. So I think I'm going to give at least 1 pack of these a try because I'm really annoyed that they're raising the price, and I want to try to find an alternative to them. If you guys have used them, please let me know your thoughts down below because you need to help me find a cotton pad. I've tried so many from different companies, and they all fall apart and they flake and they leave like the fibers on my lashes, and when I'm using them on my nails they leave fibers on my nails. I can't take it anymore. I know, I'm being a little extra over cotton pads, but I think you get it. Anyway, the next thing on my list is the Sephora Collection 12-Hour Colorful Contour Eyeliner. I haven't tried them in a while. I do love their lip glide up, you know, the glide on, twist up lip pencils. I really do enjoy those. I started getting back into them. So they're only $7, and I put Galaxy Girl in my cart because it just looked pretty cool. There's a bunch of these gorgeous, like, jewel tone colors. There are a lot of them that are out of stock, of course, because they're normally $10. But, you know, if I can pick up a couple plus the 20% off, I will probably do that. Now, I have been so into stick foundations lately. Today, even though it's been on for currently 14 and a half hours, I am wearing the Anastasia. What is it? It's a foundation stick. I really do like it. I actually like, I think the Wet n Wild and the Revlon or the CoverGirl that I used, they're actually more emollient, but I do like the Anastasia. It gives a really good coverage. But this is the Make No Mistake Foundation and Concealer Stick. It is 20 bucks. I wouldn't call it exceedingly affordable. But the other one that I wanted to try was the Bare Minerals, and this is less than the Bare Minerals. So I have my cart like a light beige with a neutral undertone. Problem is they only have 16 shades. Again, to me, in 2019, 16 shades is just not acceptable. And it's not acceptable to not include people of color. And it's also not acceptable to include the fairest of the fair as well. So the colors, let me see how deep. I mean, they don't go that deep. And I think there's more lighter shades than there are darker. So, again, I'm all for companies, especially a brand like Sephora. You need to step it up and be way more inclusive than that. Okay, Tarte Skincare. I've been tempted to try it. I have tried their hyaluronic acid, the Rainforest of the Sea, and I did enjoy that. Albeit I don't think I saw major improvements in my skin. But they have something called the again, it's a C serum, vitamin C. This is the Youth Odeur Multi-Acid C Serum, and it's $42. Again, not super over the top, but not the ordinary either. It says that it's good for all skin types. No, that would be milk, Leanne. But it is good for all skin types. This actually has plankton extract in it. I'm sorry. I just think of SpongeBob SquarePants. Did anybody get that in their head when they heard the name Plankton? Okay. I'm going to have to look up and see what effects plankton has on your skin or what it's supposed to do. The vitamin C, the ascorbic acid, is right up front. I am looking for the ferulic acid, and I'm not seeing it, but I have to look further and see if there is an alternative to the ferulic acid to make the vitamin C effective and stable. But everything else in here looks really good. The phenoxyethanol, which is the preservative, is the fourth to last ingredient. So all of the active ingredients are up front. This also has a glycolic acid in it. So you're kind of, that's why they say multi-acid. You're kind of doing a double duty type of thing. You're brightening, and then you're also exfoliating with the AHA of the glycolic acid. So that you know, it's got my attention. Do you know what I mean? Now, I don't need another highlighter, but we're not highlighter, contour powder or bronzer. But we're not talking about what I need right now. We're just talking about what's in my cart, what interested me, and what I put in my cart. Remember, if I had unlimited amounts of money, I would click checkout and buy the $1,400 worth of makeup. I'm not like that. Kevin Kwan. I wanted the highlighter palette that he came out with, and I should have gotten it at the last Sephora sale. I saw it on the shelf. I had a certain amount of money to spend. I'm like, I'm not going to get it. And it was going out, and now I can't find it, and I really wanted it. I've heard his face products are exceptionally good. And do you remember that little foundation sample that I tried of the Kevin Kwan foundation? And you guys said, I'm really sorry to tell you, but that looks fabulous on you. You know what I mean. So I'll just shut up and tell you what the product is. This is the Sculpting Contour Powder in Light. From the pictures, it just looks like this beautiful tone. That comes in a light, a deep, and a medium, essentially, hopefully covering all of the skin tones. But the packaging is luxe. It's $44 for one contour powder. And even with the 20% off, it's $8.80. Do you know what I mean? So now it's bringing it down to like a Too Faced price. And so then you start to say, Should I? Shouldn't I? You see how the pendulum goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Do you know what I mean? This is the difficulty I have. But it has 423 5-star reviews. So it's a matte contour, which is what I prefer. I do sometimes, especially in summer, like a little bit more of a shimmery type of bronzer, but not like, you know, not over the top. Oh boy, it'll be on my maybes list. The Bite Beauty lip pencils are still on sale. They're originally $18 and they are now $9. I currently have the pale nude in my cart. There's so many of there are 37 colors and they're all on sale for $9. And honestly, I'm probably going to pick up several. I do really enjoy the Bite Beauty lip pencils. I mean, are they discontinuing them, rebranding or something? You know, why would they be half off and then you're getting a 20% off of that? So I'm probably, as I said, going to pick up quite a few, to be honest with you, because I really like them. Granted, they are sharpenable pencils. Some people don't enjoy that. Maybe they're going to some type of different thing. But while they're on sale, I'm going to pick up, not 37 colors, but I will be picking up quite a few. And this silly thing, and I don't want to say silly, but it has been in and out of my cart because it's been in the sale section forever. Sephora, you know, Sephora collection, they come out with different collaborations. This is the Museum of Ice Cream and Sephora collection, and the eyeshadow palette was on sale. I think it actually still is. This is the Sugar Water Face Palette. I mean, it has 64 4-star reviews. Not even that many people reviewed it. It's on sale for $20, originally $36, and then you're going to get the 20% off of that. It looks like it's two-sided. I haven't seen it. It is two-sided. Top opens up, and I guess from there it opens up again. Looks like it's got a highlighter, from what I can see anyway, like a purpley blush and a bronzer. And then underneath, I think they look like all blushes. Again, it's hard for me to tell. It says that it's inspired by ice cream. For the price tag, I actually may just go ahead and bite the bullet and try it. I'm usually not a fan of blush or bronzer palettes because inevitably you will not be able to use one or more of the shades in there. But to pay $16 for an item that was originally $36, I may give it a shot. Again, it's all going to come down to knocking things out of my cart and really seeing what I really can spend, because I don't have that much to spend. I'm going to be spending a little bit more than my $100 gift card, but we'll see. We'll see. One thing that is in my cart, which I probably will pick up, because you know when you have a product that you do love, although you do want to try others for review purposes or just for the sake of trying something else to see if it works. The Sunday Riley Power Couple Lactic Acid and Retinol Kit. This has the Good Genes Lactic Acid and the Luna Night Sleeping Oil, which you know I adore. It has done wonders for some of my wrinkles. I can say that, you know, heck, I am not sponsored, but I can tell you I saw significant differences in my 11s and some of my forehead wrinkles. Definitely these wrinkles down here that I have, everybody has smile lines. I saw a significant difference, and I've been using it for quite some time. It's a $105 value. It is $85 for the kit, and then I will be saving the $17 off of that, and that's a lot to save. So chances are I'll be picking that up because right now I only have the little baby samples of the Luna oil and a very small amount of the Good Genes left. So that's probably going to stay in my cart. See, here's the issue. All these things that are in my cart, I'm not wanting to let go of, if you know what I mean. The one thing I am absolutely getting, because I have waited the 6 months or so since this palette came out to get it because I refused to pay the full price. It is the Huda Beauty, the new nude eyeshadow palette. I had the utmost in restraint and not getting it way back in the fall when it came out. That is one thing I am absolutely getting. I don't need an extra eyeshadow palette, but this palette has intrigued me for so long. This is one thing I am going to treat myself to. Again, it's $65, so you're saving $13 on it. I need it. This is the only one thing that I absolutely say that I've admired for 6 months, and now I'm going to get it. And I will probably let some other things go in the wake of that. See, now here's one product that I'm going to compare to that Museum of Ice Cream, because I won't get both of them. It's the Benefit Cosmetics the mini cheek palette, the cheek leaders. All you see on YouTube, if you are a beauty influencer YouTube watcher, all people talk about is that darn highlighter called Cookie in there. Now, it's the mini palette. I will not get the big one because I will not use all of those colors. But the mini one has the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight again in Cookie. Now, again, I will not get both palettes. This is $30, so you will be saving $6 off of it. So, they're making it a $24 palette. More expensive for those 3 items than if I get that Tarte, not Tarte, the Sephora and Museum of Ice Cream palette. I'm on the fence. If you want to tell me if you've tried this and your thoughts on it, that may help sway my decision to one or the other, because I definitely will not get both of them. But again, it's that hyped up product that they're being paid. Just throwing that out there. Some of them anyway, not all of them, some of them, to hype up, and it's all people talk about. And then you want to try it, and then you get it home, and again, it's like, meh. So that's gonna be, yeah, I'm going to be contemplating purchasing that. There's this new thing that I saw. You know me and masks. Hello, if you watch my channel at all. This is the Sephora Collection Super Mask, the Freezing Mask. Now, this is $6, which is pricey for a single mask. Remember, that's $6 that basically you're just pasting 6 $1 bills to your face, because it's a one-time use product. So it really has to be something special to me. It sounds fascinating. It says a ice blue hydrogel face mask that provides a toning ice cube effect. I want to spend the $6 on it just to freaking see what they're talking about. As far as the ingredients, they're okay. I want to see what that ice cube effect is in the ingredients, though. There's also a ferment extract in here that I want to look up. There is eucalyptus, leaf water, and menthol. I'm not a fan of putting menthol on my face. I don't think the menthol doesn't have any skin beneficial ingredients except for that cooling effect. It's not like it does anything for your skin except make it feel cool. So I don't know. It doesn't have denatured alcohol in it, which I'm very grateful about, but I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm probably going to pick up, honestly, another Olaplex to get it on sale. Again, it's normally $28. They also now have the number 6 Bond Smooth Reparative Styling Cream. And it's also $28. I don't know about that one, but I definitely do like the Olaplex number 3. And it's $28. I can save, almost $5 off of there or more. So, I also have the Bite Beauty Agave Plus Nighttime Lip Therapy. I do like the Bite Beauty. I have the ones I got them in a tin. It was a Christmas set that I got on sale. They're very, very thick, and to me, I like them just as much as a Laneige. I did buy myself some Aquaphor because I'm trying to convince myself that Aquaphor, it really does do the same thing. It's just not as luxurious of a product as those two. When you want to be bougie on a budget, you use the Aquaphor and you pretend it smells like coconuts and tastes really good like vanilla. But this is $22, which it's a lip product. $22. Hard decision. Oh, do you know what I put else? Do you know what else I put in my cart? I've always been curious. Now it is $129. So the probability of me getting it is on a scale of here to here, it's here. I don't have money like that. It's the T3 Body Waver 1.75 ceramic styling iron for waves and volume. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. I wanted to try T3 products. I like my hair dryer. I have a professional hair dryer that my lovely friend Tammy gifted me several years ago, and I won't be giving that up. But I would like to try this, and you know, 20% off of $130 essentially. I mean, that's 26 bucks. It's worth a look. But I won't be getting it. But it really, if any of you have any T3 products, can you give me a heads up so maybe I will be convinced that it's not actually something I want, or you can tell me that it's life-changing and it's something that I desperately need to save for 6 months for? That might convince me. Now, this is in my cart. I'm hoping, it doesn't say that it's out of stock. I have 3 of them in my cart for some reason. I don't need 3. It's the Sephora Favorites Eye Candy Set. It's $39 and has a $110 value. And in looking at the products, I absolutely agree that it does have a $110 value. Normally, you know me, I go through and I'm like, does it really have a $110 value? But this thing has in it, my back is killing me. I am so uncomfortable. Sorry, I'm complaining. Okay, so it has the Mini Benefit Cosmetics Bad Gal Bang Mascara, which I don't know this to be true because I don't have the full size, but this is what I've heard. If you're going to, I love the mascara, but if you're going to get it, buy the travel size or the mini, because the large is not as good. And the theory is that because of the flexible wand, it being on a larger flexible wand, mascara wand thing, it doesn't have the same grip and the torque that it has when being on the small wand in the mini. Just throwing that out there, get the mini of it. But it includes one of those. It includes the Mini Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara in black. I do enjoy that as well. It contains a full-size Sephora Collection Retractable Waterproof Eyeliner in black. I would like to try that. I have tried it actually. It contains the Mini Marc Jacobs Beauty Highliner Gel Eye Crayon. I've been dying to try those $28 or so eyeliners. I may pick one up. I don't know. I may treat myself. But it's a mini and that would be perfect. A Mini Kat Von D Tattoo Eyeliner and Trooper, which I do enjoy. A Mini Makeup Forever Artist Pencil, Color Pencil in whatever black. I have like a red, which I really don't use. I don't use like pencils for my cheeks and stuff, and I'm not really a big red lipstick wearer, so I haven't used it. But I do want to try the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. Again, that's super pricey on its own, but it comes in the kit in mini. And then it's got the Mini Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick with an amethyst, which sounds heavenly to me. And then the pièce de résistance is the full-size Urban Decay eyeshadow in Half Baked, which I have heard that those eyeshadows are like metallic gorgeousness in a little tiny like container. That really intrigues me. I had a very itchy nose. I have fur flying around me. They're shedding. So I am definitely, I think, going to keep that in my cart, and I'm going to try to snag it right away because I do have a feeling that it's going to sell out rather quickly. So there's that. You know what else I threw in my cart? A whole bunch of these Sephora Pro collection palettes, the large ones. They're $68. And the funny thing is, I don't like the larger palettes. That's why I only like these smaller Morphe palettes. I've really been gearing towards smaller palettes. Sometimes when you pull out these larger collections, there's so many colors that are similar to each other that it can be overwhelming, especially in the morning when my brain can't even function on, like, where's my mouth for my coffee cup? Never mind having to choose, like, from a huge eyeshadow palette. How many even shadows, I can't speak, how many shadows are even in this thing? It's got 28 shadows, which is smaller than the 35s from Morphe, but right now I'm currently eyeing the warm palette, and they just look like such beautiful colors that, and I guarantee you, I have palettes that will mimic that and will be dupes for that, and yet it calls to me. Do you know what I mean? I've never owned one before. Stepping back into the skincare, because I'm just going down the line here. I had 44 products. I've been skipping over a couple, but I had 44 products in my cart. You're here with me. You're talking me out of products. You're talking me into some products, and you're my friend. You're on my side. You're working with me. Then there's the Tatcha skincare kit. I am so on the fence about Tatcha. The fact that the skin mist is almost gone and it was $48, that I won't be repurchasing because it's not worth $48. I think there's a lot of hype behind it, albeit some of her products have very good ingredients, but can you get them for a lesser price, and is it just a hyped up brand? I'm on the fence. But this skincare kit is $59 and has an $83 value. And it does include, it's got the full-size luminous dewy skin mist, which is only 40 mils or 1.35 ounces, which is not a lot. I mean, we get an ounce of product in a foundation. Can you imagine that small of a bottle being a skin mist? You know, how quickly you're going to go through it. It's also got the travel size Camilla cleansing oil, which I do enjoy, which is really luxurious. And it's got the travel size silk canvas, which I think is more than enough because you need so little. So you're saving some money there, and you're saving the 20%. Again, it's going to be one of those things where, when it comes down to it, I know what I can spend, and things are just going to come flying out of my cart. Jouer has a new powder. It is, I think it's new. It's the Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. Anytime a powder says hydrate, I'm like, yes, yes, I need you, please. I do have dry skin. I struggle with powders looking cakey and dry on me, especially underneath my eyes, and yet I do at the same time have to set my concealer, or else I look like a wrinkled, not just a raccoon by the end of the day, but a wrinkled raccoon, which is not attractive. It comes in quite a few colors for a powder, which I think is good. They had this beautiful deep color, which thank you, Jouer. It does sound fascinating, and of course it has hyaluronic acid in it, which of course is going to just suck the moisture into your skin from the outside world, and the summer is coming up, and that is what my skin needs. Where is that hyaluronic acid? It does have mica, so if that's a concern to you, that's something to be on the lookout for. It has silica, which is going to give you that type of glowiness to you, as well as the mica. Now the hyaluronic acid, in this case it's a sodium hyaluronate, is kind of far down, not too far down. I'd say it's maybe a third of the way down. But it also has tocopherol acetate, which is vitamin E, which is also down. I don't know. How much are you? $30 for a powder. Might I try it? It looks awfully pretty too. The packaging is just really pretty. You know which one I don't want to remove from my cart? The Sephora Pro Smoky Jewels palette. Can we admire the colors in this palette? Those purples and like that green section. And yet, if I look at my my Morphe, what is it? 25 something. I'll put it down. I have those beautiful colors in there, but that palette just it's got a little fish hook in me, and it's reeling me in. Again, it's a $68. I'm already buying a $65 Huda palette. I don't need this palette. I want the palette. I don't need the palette. I want the palette. Torture. Okay, this looked interesting, and I haven't bit the bullet, because I bit the bullet on the face polisher, and I have to say, I never gave you guys an update, and I didn't because I forgot to take the pictures. I do like it. I really do like the face polisher. I use it about every 10 days to 2 weeks, because I'm doing my microneedling as well. That was $50, and I think that was a bit much to spend on it. But this is the Sephora Collection Diamond Buff by Be Stunning. It has 55-star reviews, and basically this is a true, what I thought that face polisher was going to be, this is what I thought that was. And it's an actual microdermabrasion tool. And it's made with real diamonds, obviously not big chunky ones, but the diamond powders. And this will microderm your face. I think you have to be much more cautious with this one than you are with the face polisher. The face polisher, you just want to make sure that you're not staying in one section for too long. This is an actual microdermabrasion that they would do in an office, and it has the reviews, the 5-star reviews. It's $60 though, obviously because of the diamond crystals that are in it. But it looks like it's something that I would truly benefit from. But it's $60 with the $12 off. But it's $60. Do you see what I do here? I also have the Dry Clean Instant Brush Cleaner spray in my cart. It's not my favorite, but it's normally $14, and to save the $2.80 off of there would be nice, because I probably will just purchase it again just because I like the dry, you know, I like that one. I like this one better than the Sony Kashuk. The Sony Kashuk I wasn't too thrilled about. Here's one thing I'm definitely getting, because it's only $17.90. And I think it's a new product from The Ordinary because I've never seen it. It's the multi-peptide serum for hair density. And this looks really interesting and promising. It's for all skin hair types. And it says that it essentially, what they're claiming is that it targets stem cells and human fibroblasts from the dermal papilla. They're just talking about the roots. So you've just got to say it all fancy-like so it sounds better. But the first thing, the second ingredient is propanediol, which is essentially a demulsifier or solvent, or it's a penetration agent. So I guess you would need that, especially on the scalp, because the skin on our scalp is very dense and thick. So it has propanediol, and then it's got the butylene glycol, which is again a penetration assisting agent, but then also has the glycerin right afterwards. So the solvents and the glycerin, and then it has caffeine. Now, I've never used caffeine in my hair, so I don't know the effects it would have, but it does have tripeptides in it, and a few ingredients that I'm not sure how they would work and affect the scalp and possibly hair growth and things like that. But I do like The Ordinary, and I do believe in their ingredient base, so it is probably something that I will try, especially that it is $17.90, and that to me seems like one of the most expensive products. Do I have like a hair? Seems like one of the most expensive products that The Ordinary has. So this is another thing that's been in and out of my cart. Is this still on sale? No, it was on sale. It no longer is. It was the Primrose and Sephora Collection Secret Genius Scented Cream Highlighter. Anya Stamper, if you're watching, guess what got me in that whole little title there? Yeah, it was a scented. Darn scented products. And it says you can use it all over your body for the ultimate festival glow. I'm not going to any festivals. I do like to glow. It says achieve a prismatic glow. Yeah. I'm probably not going to get it. I have enough highlighters to highlight the entire planet Pluto if the people on Pluto actually, well, that's not actually a planet anymore, is it? I'm old, so I still consider it a planet. Figures I would pick that one, right? Okay, and then Marc Jacobs again. The Accomplice Instant Blurring Beauty Powder in Siren. I think it's the brush. I think it's the brush that makes me go, I want you. I need you. I have to have you. I have it in the Brightening Soft Peach, which is best for light and medium skin tones. It says it's a touch-up powder with the built-in brush. And it's not just a brush. I mean, look at that brush. That brush is something I would probably purchase. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I kind of want it. But did I mention it's $49? Which probably means I'm probably not going to get it. Yeah. One thing I am going to get, and I tried to find a dupe for it. Ulta has a dupe. I think Makeup Revolution has a dupe. It's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. First of all, I don't think those sprayers will be as spectacular as I believe this sprayer is. I should have tried it in store when I was there not too long ago. But, you know, you get distracted. It's $28, so I could say, which is a lot for a glow mist. I mean, which is a lot for a facial spray. You are getting 2.53 ounces, which, if you think about it, is twice the amount of the Tatcha. And almost half the price. So, I've heard wonderful things about it. The ingredients are really good. Now, the other brands that I looked at, guess what the second ingredient was? Denatured alcohol. This does not have denatured alcohol. Again, for those of you who don't know, avoid denatured alcohol like currently in New York, like the measles or like the plague. Denatured alcohol will strip your skin. It will dehydrate your skin. It will break down the moisture barrier that keeps your skin healthy, supple, and moist. Yeah, you don't want it. I'm going to blow out my candle here because the smoke is actually wafting into the camera. Also have in my cart the Pro Artist Picks. It's another Sephora kit. It is $30 cost and it is an $83 value. I've been thinking about this, but if I get a kit, this does have a lot of skincare in it, and I'm really honestly set on skincare, except for the few things that I've mentioned. So I am probably, not going to get that, honestly, because again, they'd be sitting around for a while, and I don't want to do that. And it's the same thought I have on this next, the very last item. I can't believe we covered all these items. The last item in my cart here, and that's the Drunk Elephant, the Slay. I honestly, I don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't feel like looking it up because I'm tired. It's the Melting Butter Cleanser. I have a lot of cleansers right now. It's $34, but I would like to see how it compares to some of the other, balms that, I use, the oil balms. I'm not sure. The funny thing is I haven't taken much out of my cart. My cart is down to $1,256. So again, you know that I am going to be narrowing that down very, very much. But I did mention the things that I am most definitely going to get, and that's going to add up to a pretty penny all in itself. But I think those items are worthwhile to me. The only extra thing I think that I am getting and splurging on is the Huda Beauty palette. But again, it's something that I have really, really, really wanted for a long time. I work 4 jobs. I think I can treat myself to that little something extra, which may push me just over what I had planned on spending, but that is my thoughts. So thank you for hanging out with me for that exceedingly long Sephora wish list if I had an unlimited budget. But I would love to know what you guys are going to pick up. If you're going to pick up anything, this may not be for you. This may be, you know what, it's too over the top, it's too extra. I don't shop at Sephora, and that's okay too, because this is just my thoughts, and I just love sharing my opinions with you guys and my thoughts because I love getting your feedback. I value your opinions. I love conversing with you in the comments, and I always tell you that. So I'm looking forward to hearing if you're going to pick up anything else and just what your whole thoughts are on everything. So my friends, this is a fun video. I liked it a lot, and I want to thank you so very much. You know how much I love you guys, and remember, whatever part of the world you are in, on and around, I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing week. And I will see you very soon in my next one. And if you're going shopping this weekend, have fun shopping. Bye.